Breaking news with Holy Joe Rock and Roll.
This is Holy Joe Rock and Roll, and this is some serious bullshit. YouTube, Google, Alphabet, whatever the F you want to call yourselves today, they just took down the original Camel Jockey Rap, claiming that it violated community guidelines. What community guidelines did it violate? They don't tell you. Of course, I appealed the decision, but I just want to let everybody know who's seen the video, over 3,487 views, 10 thumbs up, 9 thumbs down. This is a song that I recorded back in 1987 or 1988 live with my brother, and I want to tell you how the story came about. This is not about hate speech. This is not about being negative towards anybody. Camel jockeys are not a race. Camel jockeys are not a religion. Camel jockeys are not a gender. This is not about hate. What happened was, I was attending university in Chicago. My brother came to visit me. We were walking to the lake, and a vehicle with 4 frat boys drove past and screamed out the window, and I quote, "Fucking camel jockeys!" as they drove by. And my brother said, "What the fuck's a camel jockey?" And I said, "Listen, on my campus, it's sort of a derogative nickname for people from India or Middle East, or remember, this is 1980, 88, 1987, around this time frame. So, yeah, camel jockeys. That's what they say. Effing camel jockey, right? So obviously I'm not a camel jockey. We're not camel jockeys. That's the funny thing, right? So it sort of just sat there, festered for a little while. Not really festered, but just sort of was something in my imagination. I came to visit my brother in Germany, and I bought him a bass guitar. And it was Christmas time. So I'm with him at Christmas time in our house in Germany, and he had the bass, and he started playing this bass line. And it came to me, I just started singing the Camel Jockey Rap, right? I just started singing some of the lyrics that just off the top of my head, right? And he said, "Dude, that is awesome, let's record this." And this is not the first recording, but it was definitely one of the first collaborative efforts I did with my brother. So with the, just totally low-tech equipment that we had, a tape player with the recorder, a drum machine, his bass, and probably a condenser microphone, or a dynamic microphone, the cheap microphone, right? We just started recording it. And I think we had a little drum machine, yeah, and we recorded it, right? So that is what happened, and it's a positive message because it's saying, if you want to get across the desert, find your way to the oasis, you got to have a camel jockey to help you get to the other side, right? And camel jockeys are obviously from all over the world. I mentioned a bunch of countries, and then we did a video based upon the recording, right? And it was making fun of these people making fun of us. So it's not meant to be a negative, really. It's making fun of the whole situation. And for someone to flag that video for being, for violating community guidelines, here I looked into the community guidelines, and of course it's the same crap, right? Nudity or sexual content, none of that's there. Harmful or dangerous content, nothing's there. No copyright infringements. Violent or graphical content, nothing graphical or violent in the content. Now, maybe hateful content, they want to say hateful, but again, it's not condoning or promoting violence against any individuals or groups based on race or ethnic origin or religion or disability or gender, age. Camel jockeys are not a religion. They're not an age group. They're not a nationality. They're not a veteran status or sexual orientation. None of these things. It's not a threat. It's not things like predatory behavior or stalking threats. It's not spam or misleading. It's a freaking song. Get over it, bitches. So, obviously, I re-recorded it with a new inspiration, the CamelJockey Rap Part 2. That's still up. It's basically the same content, shortened, and the production value's kicked up a notch. And that's what's going on here. So, what's messed up is there's no information on what exactly are you suggesting that I violated. Which community guideline that I just outlined did I violate? Okay? Which one? And who is the accuser? I'm not able to face my accuser. I'm not able to talk to the accuser to let them know this is the reality of how it became. And it's not meant to be a negative. It's poking fun of the whole situation, being ironic, being sarcastic, being resisting this whole narrative of calling people that look a certain way camel jockeys. Okay? That's the whole thing. It's meant to be a comedy piece on the whole name calling. Right? It's like when black people use the N-word, taking control of that word. Now, you may say it's not really good, right? But that's what they've been doing to defuse the value of the word as a hate word. Here we have the same situation. What is the deal? So I did appeal this decision, and it says that you'll be able to view this video in 7 days from when it was removed. The period allows you to review the content and decide whether you wish to submit an appeal. Yeah, I did. I did submit an appeal, and now it's not letting me play the video for 7 days from when it was removed. Why was it removed? I just got this message today, and it says it's been deleted, already been deleted. All I got was a pop-up that said, you're in violation of community guidelines, and this video is being removed. But there was no time frame. The 7 days, I've been on YouTube here, checking my comments, checking messages, not every day, but practically every day. And I got nothing until now. And this is totally messed up. YouTube and whoever the hell flagged this or whatever, you're out of control. You're out of your minds. Not only is this a violation of my free speech and my ability to express myself creatively, and everybody who wants to do that, this is just ridiculous. This is bullshit. So this is just another case where I'm being demonetized and having videos removed. The first video I did about this was trying to advertise using AdWords to promote the pro-Trump message videos that I've done, and those were stopped, right? And now here we have the CamelJockey Rap being deleted with no information, no evidence, no nothing. This is messed up. This is McCarthyism at its word. This is a witch trial. This is bullshit. And it just shows you there's no just us. It's just us niggas. Right? I'm Holy Joe Rock and Roll. Make it happen for the captain because you're the captain.
Breaking news with Holy Joe Rock and Roll.
Have you ever rode your camel through a desert, man? You know sand in your face, you need an extra hand. Find a camel jockey to help you cross the desert to the oasis. Then you'll be free. You know what I mean?